DrDisrespect is back in the news. That's right. There has been a lot of talk on the internet over the last few hours when it's come to Dr. Disrespect. And obviously, whenever there's any talks about him, you know for a fact that it's never gonna be anything good. So we have a few things to talk about when it comes to him. And the first thing that I want to talk about, because this is something that I find extremely saddening, because like I've mentioned many times in the past, where it's something that I'm very passionate about, and that is the video game industry. I very much love video games. I love the video game industry. I mean, I'm going back to uni in almost a month's time to go ahead and study game design, actually. But the fact that Midnight Society, and if you don't know what Midnight Society is, it is the gaming studio that Dr. Disrespect actually opened up a few years ago, and they were actually in development of making a game called Dead Drop. Unfortunately, after Dr. Disrespect and all the controversy that came out about him months ago, now when it comes to my opinions on that controversy itself, I'm not going to get into it too much. If you want to, you can go back through my channel and you can go watch and see my opinions on that whole entire thing. Obviously, we're going to mention it several times throughout this video, obviously, because it's like the thing that's going to be lingering over him for as long as Dr. Disrespect's going to be on the internet for the foreseeable future. But when it came out and all the controversy came out about him and the allegations against him as well about why he actually got banned on Twitch, Midnight Society decided to come out and actually drop Dr. Disrespect from the studio. They cut complete ties with him. But it came out today that now the whole entire studio is shutting down itself. That's right. This was put out on their Twitter saying that today we are announcing Midnight Society will be closing its doors after 3 incredible years with an amazing team of over 55 developers contributing to our new IP Dead Drop. We are actively seeking other game studios that would be interested in offering employment opportunities to our talented team members. If you know anyone who's hiring, please forward this message to them or DM us direct intros. We express our sincere gratitude to each and every one of our community members and deeply sorry we were unable to reach our ultimate goal. Like a lot of people, I saw a few people in the comments saying like, oh, as if they would close the doors after dropping Dr. Disrespect, or like, you know, there was one of the top comments of it saying that like, if you think this isn't like, this is because they dropped this Dr. Disrespect, you're stupid. No, it is without a doubt that if Dr. Disrespect, this controversy either never happened or it didn't come out, that this studio would still be open without a doubt. Because apparently one of the former level designers, Brad Boyce, he actually took to LinkedIn to share the news, and he revealed that the studio itself was out of funding. And that's the reason why, I mean, it's obvious. That's why studios shut down. Gaming studios shut down because, you know, they run out of funding, or because, you know, the games that they made ended up tanking, didn't make enough money, and then, you know, the publishing companies end up shutting them down. But it's so obvious that the reason why they shut down was because of funding. And you can't tell me that it's not because Dr. Disrespect would cut ties with them or they cut ties with him. Whichever way it went, to me at least personally, I feel like it was maybe like a bit of a mutual of them cutting ties. Like, the, you know, if Dr. Disrespect stuck around with the studio, it just, maybe it wouldn't like help with the game going in a better direction in the future. But 100%, he was the person who was, you know, pumping money into this studio, without a doubt. So the fact that he cut ties with them, now they've pretty much lost their main source of income. Of course it's going to go ahead and shut down. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever that it's shut down, but at the same time, it is extremely sad. Like I said, I as someone who's, you know, loves the gaming industry, is very passionate about it, even when it's a company that makes terrible games as well, it's always still sad to see another game studio shutting down, even if, you know, they make something extremely terrible like there has been over the last couple of years. Even when I see a game studio shutting down, a part of me still does go, damn, that kind of sucks. I do feel bad a little bit for some of the people, but the fact that, you know, they didn't even get to release their game. Like, I did see some gameplay of Dead Drop like months and like over like a year ago now. I can't even remember the last time that I even like watched Dr. Disrespect, to be honest. Like, last time I watched him was like before all the controversy came out, and I do remember like showing briefly of Dead Drop as well. And from what I saw, it did have some promise, which does suck, especially when a game that didn't even get released. Like, when a gaming studio gets shut down and they make shit games, yeah, I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, they made shit. I'm like, they made crap. As much as like, damn, it sucks, another gaming studio's dead, it's just like, at the same time, it's like, they made shit. Like, they made shit. of course it's going to get shut down. But the fact that these guys didn't even get to actually release their game, like the IP was in the works, like to me, I hate that even more. I hate that when a game like that kind of looks promising or that looks interesting and I'm like, damn, this would be interesting to see how it goes, doesn't even get released. To me, that's even like more saddening. But it's not just this that a lot of people have been talking about DrDisrespect, because obviously this came out about Midnight Society, and obviously, you know, with DrDisrespect's former ties in them, there was a lot of talks about him online, and apparently he also now, DrDisrespect has now had his monetization reinstated on YouTube, because when all this controversy came out about him, his monetization was actually taken off YouTube completely. They completely demonetized his channel, where he was not making any money off any of his streams or YouTube videos for months now. But just today, he came out on his stream, and there's this clip that's making its ways around Twitter of him saying that now he has been officially remonetized on the platform.
We got some good news today. Monetization is back. We've got to set up, we have to regulate certain things regarding donations on YouTube. So, and I'll have everything fixed and cleared up by tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, we got our fucking YouTube monetization back.
Now, a lot of people are questioning this. Like, I've seen a lot of people online talking about, like, oh, DrDisrespect shouldn't have been remonetized because of the things that came out about him. He shouldn't have been remonetized because of this. This shouldn't happen, you know. He should say demonetized. And to my, like, opinions on that, even with him, like, yes, the accusations against him are bad. Not saying that they're not. Obviously, I'm not going to get into it too much. But I will say that what came out about him was bad. 110%. But it doesn't surprise me for the fact that he is like remonetized on the channel. I mean, on the platform, sorry. Mainly because of a couple points. One is because, you know, the content that he makes isn't really like going against any TOS whatsoever. So like he's just doing gaming, you know. He's not like saying anything or uploading any videos or doing any controversy on the while he's been on the YouTube platform itself. And when it comes to, you know, him getting banned on Twitch and the whole entire, you know, of the reasons why he got banned, yes, it is bad, but I don't think it hasn't really been 100% completely resolved. And even with, you know, him resolving a little bit of when it came to his Twitch ban, and it got like resolved outside of the courts and all that kind of stuff, when it comes to like the hard evidence of the things that actually in the accusations that were made against him, nothing has really come out from it. So I feel like when it comes to him being remonetized, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Like when I saw today that he was remonetized, I'm like, yep, of course he is. But even despite his remonetization, his numbers itself haven't really done like so well on YouTube. Like if you go ahead and you look at his monthly like subscriber count, it has just gone down. There's not been 1 month that he has gained any subscribers. I mean, even when all this came out, I unsubscribed from DrDisrespect as well, because I'm just like, man, these are some bad things that have come out about him. Like, even though, yeah, there's the messages, and we're like, I would still, to this day, I want messages to come out about this. I still do. I want to see those messages. I want to see them without a doubt. So, like, I 100% know, like, this man, what he said was bad, but I'm still like, man, he got banned on Twitch. It has to be for a reason. But like his subscriber count has not been great. He's been losing subscribers every single month. His monthly viewership hasn't really been that great. And also when it comes to like his statistics for his live streams as well, if you look at like his peak viewers and his average viewers, it's slowly starting to go down. His hours watched and airtime surprisingly is gone up. So maybe he's just, you know, trying to make up for the fact that he doesn't have as many viewers as he did in the past, so he's just trying to stream more. But he's also been multi-streaming on Rumble as well, which hasn't really done him anything good. I think when he first joined the platform, he did get a bit of viewership, but now that he's like fully instated onto the platform himself, his peak viewers and average viewers over the last month really haven't been great either. And to be honest, like if you compare it to his, like, you know, when he was on Twitch, and this is years ago, like Twitch now is so much bigger than it was like back in 2020. Like 2021 and 2022 would have to be like the peak of Twitch, like when COVID really, like after COVID took off. I would say 2021 was like the real peak of it, but he was still averaging like at his height 20,000 viewers on his Twitch channel all those years ago as well. And even after months after he came to YouTube, he was averaging a decent amount of views. But now I 100% see DrDisrespect like by the end of this year, I can definitely see his average viewership just slowly starting to decline. I don't see him gaining any more viewers, any more subscribers, any more hours watched, or whatever it may be. I definitely see him declining after all this, you know. So yeah, it's a big day for DrDisrespect. Obviously nothing good. I feel like anything that comes out about DrDisrespect from this point on, unless, you know, it comes out that like, you know, the messages actually come out and it wasn't anything bad, but, you know, I feel like there's a reason why we haven't seen messages yet. I mean, Doc, release the messages. Release the messages. That's all we want. We just want to see it. If they're not bad, if there's nothing bad, release the messages, bro. But yeah, none of this is obviously good with Midnight Society. I mean, it's sad to see that they got shut down. But yeah, DrDisrespect, he's definitely a relic of the past, without a doubt. But that's gonna be it from me. We'd definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.